amigos, me llamo Vanessa.
Y yo me llamo Evan. We hope everyone's having lots of fun with us in our second season of Eat Your Spanish. Today we have a special announcement to share with you all.
That's right. So Evan and I have been working with our artist amiga Lindsay on an Eat Your Spanish book. We're still in the very early stages, but as the book develops, we thought it would be a really fun idea to release some of the practice drawings as coloring sheets for our Patreon familia. But even if you're not currently a Patreon member, you're in luck, because with this first coloring page, we're going to release it to all of our listeners.
That's right. So if you go visit our Patreon page right now, you might have to scroll down a bit, but somewhere in there will be a link where everyone can download and print off our special coloring page. And for our patrons, we'll continue to release new coloring pages as they come out.
Before we go, we wanted to explain a little about what Patreon is and why it's such an important part of the show. Joining our Patreon is kind of like joining the Eat Your Spanish familia. It's a way for you to support the work we do and receive extra learning material that's connected with every episode. On our Patreon page, you can find downloads of all of our sing-along songs as well as activities that we created to further your learning in all the subjects that we cover in our show, from fruits to numbers to transportation to family. All of our lessons have a song and an activity available if you join our Patreon.
Along with the bonus gifts that you receive by joining, Patreon is really important because it helps fund the work that we do. Eat Your Spanish takes a lot of time and energy to make. Most people don't know this, but every lesson episode you hear takes over 25 hours to produce, and oftentimes it takes even more.
Yeah, that's right. When we started Eat Your Spanish, we wanted to create a free learning resource for all familias, and that will never change. But the amount of time we're able to dedicate to it depends entirely on how the show can support itself in the future. The first 2 years, we had some extra resources which gave us a little more time to create our show. But now with our big move to Oregon and with the hopes of soon starting a family of our own, we're coming to a point where the amount of time we have to give will be directly related to the amount of support that we can receive from our amigos.
So if you're a longtime listener, or even if you just started listening and love the show, you can support our work for as little as $2 a month. Just visit us at patreon.com/eatyourspanish, or you can click on the link in this and most other episode descriptions.
Thank you all so much for your consideration, and we'll see you all next week with a new episode. Until then, adios, mi buen amigo.
Goodbye, my good friend.
Hasta luego.
See you later.
See you later, my good friend.
Adios, amigos. Goodbye, friends.
Hasta luego. See you later.